Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I have my little assistants today. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name is Deepo and I'm 5 years old.
And I'm 6.
She's 3, by the way. So today guys, I'm going to be making F4. Yes, F4.
Yeah.
It's a very quick and simple
Hello.
recipe. But let me finish my intro. It's a very quick and simple recipe. And do you have anything to tell them?
You have to hit that like button if you like the video.
Yes.
And
Do you want them to subscribe?
Subscribe.
I'll see you guys in the kitchen. Bye.
Bye, guys.
So guys, I've already prepared my spinach. What do you do when you prepare spinach? Just cut it, pour hot water over it, and then drain the hot water out and then squeeze all the water from the spinach. Anyway, so I'm going to be adding some groundnut oil into my pan. Now I told you guys that this is F4 is for eating rice, pasta, fried yam and things like that. So I generally use groundnut oil when I'm making F4 like this. However, if I'm making F4 for okele or like pounded yam, I will use palm oil. So I'm going to be adding my tomato blend, and the ingredients are in the description box and they are just before this video. So please, if you don't know how much tomatoes and peppers and onions I use, I have put everything in the description box for you so that you do not get confused. So I'm going to put the tomato blend, which I have blended roughly, into the oil. So I'm going to fry the pepper thoroughly. While I'm frying, I'm going to season appropriately. So I'm going to use some salt, I'm going to use some crayfish, and I'm going to use some stock cubes. Yes, like you want to season your pepper or the blend now so that the seasoning is fried up with the pepper and it enters well. So I'm just going to season and allow to fry. So the pepper has been frying for a while. Yes, you want this sauce to be dry or dryish. So allow it to fry. Please be careful not to allow it to burn. I generally like using a wok to make my sauces. I don't know why. But the next thing I'm going to be adding now is my dried fish. Now, this fish I brought it from Nigeria, but you can use any dried fish of your choice. You can even use like Titus, mackerel. You can use any fish you want, anything you want. But I particularly like this dried fish. So I'm going to be using this dried fish in the F4 I am making, and I'm just going to mix this all up and allow the sauce to enter the fish. Yes, you want the sauce to enter the fish. Yes, guys. So the next thing I'm going to be adding is my turkey. So I have pre-cooked this turkey and roasted it. You can add any meat of your choice. You can add meat, assorted beef, chicken, more, anything you want. Any animal of your choice can be added into this lovely sauce. So I would allow this to also fry for a few more seconds before I add the main ingredients, the bambala of ingredients to my sauce. So if you can see, the stew is a lot drier and the pepper has entered into all the meat I have put in there. So I'm going to be adding my spinach, which is the F4 leaf. You can use any leaf of your choice. You can use kale, you can use ugu, which I think is pumpkin leaves. See, my dear, it is just amazing. By the way, if you are wondering how I made the effort like this, I cut the effort into smaller bits and I just poured hot water over it while in the colander. So I did not allow the hot water to sit with the effort because I didn't want the effort to be too soggy. And my advice is that, or if you do not know, F4 shrinks. So when you buy a very big pack from like Morrison's, Tesco, Sainsbury's, or whatever you call them, when you pour hot water in them, they shrink. Now, that is just how the leaf is. So whether you buy it from the African store or from the supermarket, they always shrink. So it is time to mix the F4 and the sauce. Like, see, this is like enjoyment. This is the fun part. Just carry your spoon and be turning and be turning and be turning and be turning and be mixing. You want the effort to be fully coated by the sauce. Yes, that is what you want. And I can assure you, oh, if you try this recipe, you will lick your fingers. Before I forget, there's something strange I always do after I've put in the effort. I come in with a magic spoon of crayfish and I spray it on top. Now, see, food critics, come for me in the comment section. But this is how I like my effort being made. So after the effort has sat, after I've mixed it, I just sprinkle some crayfish again on top because crayfish is bait, and I mix it all over again and I just steam for like a minute or two, and the effort will be ready to be served with your rice, your pasta, your yam, your potatoes, anything you want. So guys, this is the final product. Look at how beautiful it looks. I'll just be turning it off now. As in this effort. I don't know how many of you can guess what I even ate the effort with. I'm sure you have already seen it in the thumbnail. But like it was on point. It was beautiful. It was delicious. Let me just give you a peek. If you guess that I ate this with rice and beans, in fact, I'm clapping for you. Anyway, guys, please don't forget to try this recipe and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.